Hey y'all, come on in. It's Porch Settin Sunday. It's another day and another chance to sparkle. So keep a sparkle in your eye or heart and a sparkle in your eye because it makes you beautiful. Let me show you the mountains. They're starting to bloom out, everybody. I mean, really bloom out. Look at the yellow flowers. I think I showed them to you last week. They're just blooming. It's kind of, and look at our peach trees right there. They're all blooming, every one of them. Everything's waking up from the winter. I wish I could. I've been so sleepy the last few days. Listen, let me show you the mountains. They are starting to really bud out too. I don't like this thing I have on here. They're starting to bud out right up in here, up there, right there. See? I don't know if it's showing up or not, but even right here, starting to bloom out. You can see green all the way down through there, right through here. Yeah, my hands starting to look like my mother's hands when I look at them through the lens. So anyway, let's get started talking and visiting. This is really, really jiggly. My daughter got it for me for Christmas because I needed one, but I'm telling you, I don't know if I like it or not. The other one pinched me all the time, so I don't know if I like this one or not. But how y'all been? I hope you've been good. I hope you've had a good week. I have been busy as a beaver. I've had 2 sick boys. Now the one, the youngest one is better, and he's already went back to school. He went back on Thursday. Caden, he's got bronchitis, strep throat. He's on 2 kinds of, he's on an antibiotic, plus he's on a, oh, I don't know what it's called. It's steroid. Because there was something going on in the lower left lobe of his lung, on the left side, the lower left side. And so the doctor told me to keep a check on that because the doctor, I worked with him before I went to nursing school, so he knew that where I had went to 9 months of nursing school, that at least I knew how to listen for crackles and pops and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I've been busy with that, getting up in the middle of the night, making sure that his medication is taken when it's supposed to be, making sure he does his inhaler, making sure he does his cough medicine, stuff to keep him well. He needs to get well because the doctor said he was worried about him getting pneumonia. So we didn't want him going in the hospital. So I'm sorry that I have not made a video this week, but I had to take care of my boys, and then I was so tired, and I'm sorry. I really am sorry from the bottom of my heart. Another thing, I know I haven't answered questions and comments on my last Sunday video, but I will. I'll get to every comment, every question. I'll get to all of them. I vowed to make a change this this year to take care of things that I should take care of. And one of them, if you all are kind enough to watch my videos and kind enough to be here for me, then I'm going to comment back to you. I'm going to answer your questions, answer your comments, and let you know that I at least have looked at it and that I have read it. So I may start out just giving hearts, and then I'll go through and answer everyone or all the comments. So anyway, let's get to the story this week. The story is going to be about when my oldest granddaughter was born. The weekend she was born, the week that she was born. I'm not sure if she was born on a weekend. Let me get comfy here. Oh, have you got something to drink? I hope so. It's kind of chilly out here. So get your coffee, get your tea, whatever it is that you drink. I'll wait just a second, but hurry now. Get your coffee. I got mine. It's really good. While we're waiting on someone to go get their coffee, y'all like my lashes? I found these lashes. They're no glue, no, what do you call it? Just a minute. I'm going to get some medication for this brain of mine. I got to get on something to help me to remember things. What is it? Magnets. Magnets. No magnets. They're self-adhesive, just like the press-on nails. Well, which my nails aren't press-on. My fingers don't look too hot. I paint a lot, and I don't, my hands are clean, but they're stained. And anyway, these are press-on nails. These are not press-on nails. These are mine. But they're press-on. And they come in pieces. I got 2 pieces on, and they stay on. They're press-on, and I mean they're. I love them. You can treat them. They can get wet, and I love them. And look, when you close your eyes, no one can see a band because there is no band. It's just the glue on your lashes, and nobody can tell. Okay, so I know everybody's got their coffee and come back already now. The story I wanted to tell, I've already forgotten. No, I haven't. I'm just joking. I wanted to give somebody a laugh and let you know that, hey, if we don't get the nourishment, which I'm eating good, it's just that I'm not getting the vitamins that I need and the things that I need for memory. And I'm having trouble with words. And I'm talking to 3 different people. I'm talking to 2 RNs, and then a doctor calls me from my insurance, the UMWA, and they all 3 tell me that my memory loss of words, can't find in words, is due to stress, because I'm having to relive this thing over again. And y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've been with me for a while, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't been here, then maybe someone in the comments can tell you, because I don't want to talk about it right now. I'm screaming out in the middle of the night again. My husband's waking me up because I'm in a panic. But anyway, I'm not sleeping good. I'm not, I'm eating good. I'm trying to eat, but I'm just not getting the rest I need, and I'm not, the stress is taking a toll on me. But anyway, the story I wanted to tell is the one about when my oldest granddaughter was born. When she was born, we kept my grandson. And that week, there was a big snowstorm. Well, he was only 2, but he was biting at the bit, wanting to get outside and play in the snow. And we just wasn't having it because I was afraid he'd get sick. And now I know you don't get sick from weather, you get sick from germs. So being in the snow and knowing that it was too cold for germs, I knew he wasn't going to get sick. I mean, I didn't know then, but I know now. But anyway, so what we did was he did get to go out for a little bit. My husband took him out, and they built a great old big snowman. And my husband, he's crazier than a Bessie bug. He helped that child build a big, big snowman, and they put boobies on her, on the snowman, and right in the middle, they took red food coloring and put in the middle of the boobies to make it look like nipples. Now, Gabe just thought this was the funniest thing he'd ever saw, and him being 2, you know, he didn't understand. And everybody went by our house just laughed and blowed, because this is a small place, and everybody knows everybody, and they know how crazy my husband is. So, but anyway, so then I told my husband, I said, get that child in this house. I said, out there acting like that. And he just died laughing. But then later on, he wanted to go back outside, and absolutely not. I was not allowing him to go outside. So what we did was we took a big piece of plastic and laid it out. We had a sunroom at the time, and it was an all-weather or all-season sunroom. We used it winter, summer, fall. It didn't matter. It was all season. And so and it had a wood floor. We spread out plastic all over that wood floor, even put it under the furniture so that if, you know, anything got loose, that we could mop it up. We brought buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets, and did I say buckets, of snow, and made a mountain of snow in the middle of that sunroom. It was a big old room, and we let that child play in that snow until it started melting, and then we had to pack it up and take it out, and he understood. But we did all kinds of things with him. He says he don't remember, but he probably wasn't old enough. He loved watching boxing and wrestling and stuff like that. So we would take a bucket when he'd stay all night. We'd take a bucket, and I had a bell, and we'd put that bucket in the corner of the room, in the corner of the kitchen, and Papa was his trainer, so to speak, and he would sit on that bucket, and we had another little bucket where he could spit in. You know, when they drink the water and they can't swallow it, they have to spit it out when they're boxing. Well, he'd come out, I'd ring that bell, and I'd say, you know, talking about him rumbling, and he didn't have nobody to fight with but me, and I would pretend I was fighting with him, and my husband would say, hit her, get her, you know, just pretending. He never would hit me, and he said, no, Papa, I can't. And Papa would tell him, said, well, you're doing a good job, you're beating her. So we would just pretend, and it was so much fun. I have so many good memories. One year, me and him, he was only he might have been a year old. We got out on the back porch and making mud pies, and you should have seen us. He had mud all over him, I had mud all over me. We was having a ball making mud pies on the back porch, and he thought he could eat them. And I said, no, these are the kind of pies that you don't eat. You just pretend making pies. I said, what flavor are you making? And here come his mommy, and he said, I'm making a pie for my mommy. I said, what kind of pie you making for your mommy? And he would tell me, and I can't even remember now, but he jumped up in her arms and got mud all over her, and wouldn't you know, she had on a white shirt. So anyway, it's getting cold out here. I'm hoping that we have a quick get to summer. Here it just seems like, you know, our fall and winter come in like a lamb, and they say if it comes in like a lamb, it'll go out like a lion. So I think it's going to go out like a lion. It's really chilly, but we'll have 80-degree weather one day and pretty the next. And youngins, now listen, you don't get sick from the weather being cold one day and warm the next, because you've heard the old timers say that's why everybody's staying sick. Well, in the spring, the reason they're staying sick is because a lot of people have allergies and they don't realize they have allergies and they get sick, or their youngins have allergies and they don't realize that their youngins have allergies. And so that's why everybody thinks that because of the weather changing, you get sick. No, you don't get sick because the weather changes. You get sick because of things in the atmosphere, things in the, you know, different pollens and stuff like that. And you have, in the fall, you have your ragweed, and in the summer, you have your, I think you have your ragweed even in the spring. But you have all kinds of different things budding out and everything. And girls, I'm thinking about well, I asked my husband, our 50th wedding anniversary is coming up, and my husband asked me what I wanted for our anniversary, and I told him what I wanted. There's a girl, she's a girl to me, but she's a young woman. She's in her probably late 40s, but she's, you know, a young girl to me. And I've known her for years and years, even before her and the guy she married. I used to work for his mama, so I knew him when he was still in high school. But anyway, she has continued her education. She started out as an LPN, went on to RN, got her bachelor's degree, and was teaching for a long time. And now she's went on and continued her education, and now she does Botox. She does what they call a lip flip and different things. And she only charges $85 for the lip flip, and I've seen pictures of people before and after, and I think I want one of those. It's just $85, and that's what my husband's going to get me for our anniversary. Now, I don't know when I'm going to get it. I'm probably going to wait a little while, only because I want to make sure. I'm going to go to the doctor and make sure that it's not going to interfere with my lip here where I had that injury, and I have some nerve damage, and when I hit it just right, brushing my teeth, oh, it shoots a pain going down through my chin here, and so I want to make sure that it's not going to interfere with that. And then I have this place up here that it interferes with. So anyway, I see my thing is clicking, and I'm thinking I'm going to lose you all. So I'm going to go ahead and go, and I love you. Stay beautiful. So keep that sparkle and stay beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed to me. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on this video, and we'll talk in the next one. I love you guys. Bye.